Hello lovelies, welcome back to another video of the world of Gem. I am Prwwtygem, and in today's video, we're talking about feelings. Nobody gives a about your feelings. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I have always been a very impulsive, emotional human being. I think I was like that since I was a child. Don't know why I was born like that, but I am. And I know being human, you have emotions, okay? Your feelings don't matter as much as you think. And I learned that the hard way, and I'm still learning. This year started off rough for me. My car got broken into, 2 shattered windows. I got my car towed last night, and I'm not gonna lie, I threw a little fit the first time, little tantrum there. But I wanna say that sometimes decisions in your life require logic, not emotion. And sometimes we get clouded by emotion and we can't make decisions based on emotion because we're acting out of impulse. I have done that so many times, and I'm not saying that it's all done, like I know how to control my emotions 100%, but we need to learn how to control our emotions in situations like that. The world was never meant to be easy. Real life is not easy to deal with. There are things that are going to happen in your life that are going to throw you in spirals. And when we dwell in our emotions, we build our little pit for ourselves, and we dwell in our emotions, and you can get stuck there, feeling a certain way, anger, resentment, whatever it may be. If we are acting out of impulse, we are probably not making logical decisions. And in this life, real life, I think logic is required more than emotions. I'm not saying emotions and feelings are not important. They are. What I'm saying is learn how to discern the emotion and separate the emotions from logic. And I am only speaking about this from experience. I have made a lot of bad decisions in my life based on impulsive emotions. So when you are dwelling in an emotion, it tends to get overwhelming, and we overwhelm ourselves with emotions. So way back in the day, our parents went from not having any emotion. They weren't raised on love. They weren't raised validating their feelings. Their parents weren't raised like that. Like cultures back then in American society was more based on action and logic, not so much emotion. The awareness that we have today in our generation is like the best and most aware generation that there has been. And now there is a lot of gentle parenting, a lot of expressing your emotions, people validating emotions. But we went from one extreme to not having any emotions and not validating each other's emotions to being completely overwhelmed and letting emotions and feelings run our lives. And the way that we are set up now, there are so many things in the world that are overstimulating, which if you give into will overwhelm you. And that just goes back to emotion. The self-awareness that we have now, we're hyper aware of our feelings and emotions, where we take any little thing that happens to us and then we are all of a sudden so hurt, so devastated. We take it so personal, and that's not good either. So what I'm saying is we need to find a happy medium between the logic that our parents grew up with and action-oriented and being action-oriented and, validating our emotions and understanding ourselves and emotions. But we can't be so hurt so easily. We can't be so vulnerable to the point where any little thing that happens in your life throws you into a spiral. The overreactiveness that we have now has caused so many issues, like the riots, people breaking into houses, teens killing each other, shootings. All that is people letting their emotions run them. And working in a corporate industry now, I'm realizing, especially if you're trying to build a business and a brand for yourself, you can't rely on emotion because nobody cares how you feel. Trust me, in the office where I work, working with older people and business men especially, they do not care about the way that you feel. They care about logic. They care about facts. They want the hard copies, the physical evidence. Nobody really truly cares about your emotion, and it's kind of sad, but it's real. And this is where we live. This is real life. Life was never meant to be easy on us. Our emotions are running us, and it's become way too overwhelming for us, where a lot of teens are now committing suicide. The suicide rates during COVID were super high. Everybody just dwelling. The fact that we were like closed in and had so much time to self-reflect and go inward, and then all of a sudden we're back exposed out to the world. It caused a lot of mixed emotions within us. They're temporary. You feel things and then they go away. One moment you might feel a certain way, and then the next something changes and you feel a completely different way. I'm not saying they're not important. The self-awareness that we have now is incredible. And this is a great era for us to live in. We were here for a reason, but I'm just saying we need to learn how to better manage our emotions and feelings. That way we're not getting thrown into these spirals of just overstimulation. It's too much. And then we drown ourselves in our emotions and give so much attention to them. Pay attention and use your own discernment in certain situations and know what to give attention to at the right time. A lot of the times you need logic, not emotion. So I hope that this video has helped you a little bit think about your emotions and the way that you handle your emotions. Maybe if you get offended easily, if you're a problematic person and you try to fight everybody that confronts you, if you see somebody staring at you the wrong way and all of a sudden you're triggered and you want to fight them, analyze yourself a little bit and realize how much attention you're actually giving to these fleeting emotions. Because in the real world, in the life that we are living, this is not substantial. Like it won't benefit you in the long run. Trust me, because I am learning that the hard way. And I've always, especially now, I've had to come back to myself and realize that a lot of the decisions I've made in my life were based off of emotion. And honestly, most of them don't turn out well. So just pay attention to the way that you react when certain things happen in your life and use a little bit more logic than emotion. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Thank you for coming back to my channel and supporting as we continue to grow. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos, and follow my TikTok page. I started posting these videos on TikTok as well. So blessings, my lovelies. I will see you in the next video.